Hello everybody. I know it's ODP again. Don't worry, I'm not going insane yet. Well, let's see how long it takes for the upgrade. So, oh, there we go. So, I was going to go do something else. Unfortunately, that something else is in maintenance. And due to the situation I'm in, I can't actually wait for the maintenance to be over and hopefully have the ability to, keep going. Let's see. Jeez, I'm just looking at these. There are some things I've never really actually used a lot. Emptiness we used for our nice Daedara purpose run. Recall doesn't really need to be used because all it's for is to find all the achievements. I'm fine with that. And being scared, I'm not really good with right now. So, let's see. Line cutting is always a good one. Starting at level 2 gives us a nice boost. Mud, essential. Mercantilism, not really essential, but I like it. Whispers is good, and so is criticism. Regret. Do I need regrets? I don't really need regrets. If you see, shyness is good because there are those times there's those enemies where it's like, how dare you hide so far away and whatnot. Let's see, hacking. Extra vending machine spawn? No. Vanishing. Vanishing is nice, but since the roll's replaced by a teleport, you don't get as good of a dodge. Like, you have to try and, predict it more. I think we're going to take foam, because foam will make it so that things such as the fragile teddy bear or the dodge rolly thing, the fragile roll, and the blastware actually put up with me for some time. Yes, it says waking floors. I think I pushed enter. I'll try again just to make sure. Oh, I know I always hate how long it takes to load some of these things. Oh, I heard a click. And oh my god, lag. Alright, I'm having bad lag, so give me a few moments to clear that problem up. ODP, as you can see, getting everything out of stuff. Walk. Walk, Cordy. Oh, for the love of crap. There we go. Alright. Much better. Let's go. And it's one of these rooms. The spiky balls of death that I have to avoid as they clear a path for me to get items. Is any of the item worth it? It's 1, 2, dang it, 2 tokens and a juice box. And drink and grab the juice box and roll and get out of this fucking room. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's the chest at the end of the room. I really don't care right there. But look at how it follows me. You guys are not following physics. You're following me. I'm fine taking all this damage right now. I'm perfectly fine. It's not like I needed that health. Oh, for sweet Jesus. Again with the thorned clover? Okay. Since we got the thorned clover so fast this time, maybe we'll try... Oh, for the love of God. You saw a thing, came right at me for no good reason. But perhaps we'll try... Perhaps we're going to try going a different direction with our power-ups. I know I already got Where the Wild Furniture Lives as my first book. It may have been laggy, but I was at least able to look at the picture and know what I'm getting. Call the Wild Furniture, yeah. You can even look just to make sure. Perks! Oh no, the things the monsters carried. The thing the monsters carried is also good. Because at least now we get more drops. Essentially. I would love one of the perks for me to get early on to be those level up ones, such as the Princess Diaries, or even if we could just find like the Happy Little Bug collection from maybe Euripidesk, the creaking. So, come on, stop moving. So, you know, I was thinking about it before, and I was trying to figure out to myself, Self, why did you stand there and take that to the face? And I said, well, you see, part of me just didn't really want to move, and I just kind of wanted to watch it, and I wondered what it felt like. Guess what? Feels like pain. Oh my sweet Jesus. Just look at this. Look at these spiky balls of trash in every room. Every room. There's at least 2 of them. Except that one room where there was only 1. But you know what I mean. There's not even another exit out of this room. This room was totally pointless and only for cash. And then this room is only for pain. This room now only for pain. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be next to the boss room. So the merit cutout without rolling plus 20% resist, that's okay. Cookies of Discipline is what I want. I want the cookies. I did it all for the cookie. And now if I could just pop out of the egalitarian dispensary device. So now you get to watch me check my experience, because I need to make sure that if I level up when I leave this floor, I need to make sure that I have experience necessary to level up before I leave this floor. This doesn't look like it's going to happen because, as you can see, there are a bunch of no enemies and just a lot of bullshit. That's right, I'm talking about you, you spiky bastards. And there's the boss right there. This floor was almost completely empty of any enemies. Frothy the Dragon is my enemy in this floor. I mean, in fact, I'm going to go through and think about what I fought. Hi, Frothy. I like Frothy's design. He looks cool. It's no wonder that they used him for some of the promo stuff during the Kickstarter. It's like, look at this dang thing! But anyway, let's see. My enemies were a couple bubble blowers, I think? No, not even that. It was mainly desks. My enemies on this floor were furniture. Alright, let's see. Leaderless and gluttonous. I don't really want leaderless. I guess I'll go to gluttonous. I took enough damage to warrant being mad. Perk of being a ranged wallflower. Please, more damage. I mean, I think we already established in the last run that damage is super essential for this game. In fact, it may be one of the most essential parts. Oh, goody. A sharp, pointy gift. Adds shots when not moving under 25% and under 10% health. Occasionally chests come with bonus juice. Shots ricochet. Okay. So, out of all these, the sharp, pointy gift... Oh, look, I can be low on health and add new shots when I'm not moving, which means I'm dead. It's Escher's Compass. There's actually no debate on which of those to get. And you want shots ricochet because your shots... There's a lot of things that will block your shots in this game. And, like, how people saw Fortress Woundwort does it in the last video, or any other videos you've seen. Whee! Huh, look at those potheads. Having ricocheting shots allows you to at least have a chance for your shots to... That was trashy. To do something other than fizzle into like a sack of potatoes. Alright, this is one of the better rooms. Now I've told you what happens in survive rooms. In survive rooms you're supposed to survive, right? I'm supposed to go, ah, look at all this slime. No! Do that. The point of the matter is that all these guys, they're experienced. Now here's the really crappy part. That the flame traps didn't disappear. So what do I have to do? And now I have the Von de Graaff playset, which will occasionally make the zappy noise around me, as you can see. And it does it in a triangle. And I'll stand right here to show you. Right? Right. Now the main problem with the Van de Graaff playset is that it can set off traps, such as those things, if I stand next to them. However, it's electricity. It's not... I don't think it says it anywhere in the game, but the three elements in the game are fire, ice, and electric. And of those, ice does less damage, fire does the same damage, and electric actually does an increased amount of damage as opposed to what your normal attack is. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't tell you this anywhere. You just kind of have to find it out by getting accidentally hit by electric attacks. And I'm pretty much sure I showed it off during the Reagan fight that her fire attacks did normal damage, her ice attacks less, and lightning attacks, well, I was just dead. I believe the true numbers were 6 for ice, 10 for fire, and oh my god, thank you. Well, oh my god, thank you wasn't the number. 13. Alright, so I have now max resist, which means I take half damage. It will be gone after taking 100 points of damage. According to foam, after 500 points of damage. Now, we have to worry about... Yeah, see, I took 3 damage there because that thing exploded on me. This room is a big trap. The trash cans have their stupid bullets, which will set off the traps. I have the Van de Graaff playset, which will set off the traps. It's all in good oh my oh. Oh, well, there's the boss at least. And I'm hoping, because I'm in a kitchen, that it's the leftovers. No, it's the candelabra, and I'm sad face. Hello, candelabra of longing. Guess what? I didn't long to see you. So you may be wondering, oh my god, you're just sitting there and taking it all in the face. It's like, yes, I have a teddy bear. Your point being. And we can even check my teddy bear just to make sure. Look! all that damage I took, and it says bleh, bad tongue, work. It still says that it has 92 damage left on it. Let's complete this floor. Cafeteria is too big, or it's a sensitive one. Well, I don't know. I like sensitive stuff. Yes, I do. The Princess Diaries, +5 damage, or Great Expectations and juice boxes. Well, I want the Princess Diaries because I want to go in the next floor and just, or next room and just, you know, level up. Also, damage. Okay, so I'm going to use this immobile man to show you electricity. So I did 220. Look, 417. Crazy, right? The dark is growing will just make me slow, so I have to do, and then there was run. I find it interesting that most of these level ups I'm getting. Ooh, hello, Andrew. He hit me. I don't really agree with that, but he did apparently. Also, I remember how those guys work. Excuse me one moment. I may have resist, but it doesn't matter on this floor. Things do double damage because they do double damage. Now, this, if I remember, is the paper shield, right? Yep, natural defense. I wish this was Spawn's paper-based defense at the start of every room, because all this will do will block one shot for every piece of paper. See? And it heals me. Every time one of these papers dies, I recover 4 to 5 hit points. So I think it recovers 20% of my health. As you can see, the papers are not affected by non-shot based attacks. So like these slimes who hop on me, they will hop on me. The paper shield does nothing. Fires, also nothing. Excuse me while I roll around and find one of the scents here. Now it actually looks like the paper was trying to do something, but that wasn't the paper. That's the Van de Graaff. Isn't it amazing? So this is the Frozen Few. A boss that isn't nearly as hard as some other ones, and even on hard mode is kind of a pushover. And I'll roll into him in order to make sure that I can get the paper off. Like, look. Now here's the maze. Unless you've lost a lot of movement speed, the Frozen Fuse maze will never really trap you. And that usually only happens in hard mode, where the Frozen Fuse maze actually steals your speed. Teddy Bear still says we have 80 left. Fine, I will go to the next floor. I'm going to assume there's only one champion per floor, because I don't have crowns. Sad face. Oh, sweet jeez, gobbly. And I've lost some of my paper already, which is not a good thing. It's giving me health, but like I said, I'd rather have this paper spawn every room and be a okay shield, as opposed to spawning at the start of the run and then slowly dissipating. If you didn't see what just happened there, those clothes caught me while they were disappearing. Which is why I couldn't move. Good. Dolly's sextant, along with Escher's compass, is one of the greater synergies in this game, because I now shoot, it shoots off, it bounces. By the way, my paper shield is completely gone. Thank you, room full of fires. Yes, at the... Okay, that's the music. I was like, I've never noticed the chairs make that weird whoomp sound before. Yeah, I saw you go into here. So here's the thing, I'm about to lose 10 hit points. And gain 10 coins. There would be a page of lore in here, but I have all of them. I was actually hoping that the archivist was going to be in there so I could kick his butt. Missed me. Survive! Are they up at the top? Kill this one before the 15 seconds are up, please. Thank you. That's my experience I need. Now you might think, hey, with all these chests, are you feeling stupid that you didn't take the thing that makes the juice boxes? And I'd say shut up. But also no. Because, well, let's face it, chests are few and far between. We want the Phony Symphony. I should have bought that first, but you know what? Hindsight is always 20/20. There. Now we have even more. Look. Now the Phony Symphony shoots out music notes that will actually home in on the nearest enemy. If I would have taken the teleportation ability, I don't think the Phony Symphony works with it. Don't quote me on that because it's been a while. But I'm kind of sure that it doesn't. Excuse me. We're going to go this way. Alright. I missed with my Vandegraaff, which is what I was trying to get him with. Ah, boss. Come on, Vandegraaff. Thank you. Alright. Oh, Fortress Woundwort. Again. So, everybody can do something different, but this is how I kill the fortress. I kill the Brug producer first. Oh wow, that just appeared on me. So, kill the Brug producer first, followed by the towers at the bottom. Oh, hello. Yeah, followed by the towers at the bottom, followed by get Fortress Woundwort past the W. Oh look, I dodged. There. With Fortress Woundwort past the W, now I don't have to worry about the big guys showing up. For some reason, once it's past the W, they're like, you know what, I just don't want to play anymore. The fact that that tube can shoot a basketball or whatever the hell it's shooting at me, the globe thing, backwards? Annoying. Okay, hello Goneril. So, here's something I don't think I pointed out, but I don't think it needed pointing out, really. Enemies, as you go up floors, get this annoying thing called armor. Notice I'm doing only about 53 to Goneril. That's because of her armor. She will take less damage than what my attack actually is. This is why damage is so damned important in this game. The enemies will, and I think it is mostly the Woundwarts, especially at Woundwart Fortress and stuff. The fortress being the worst because it has, I think, somewhere around 70 to 60 armor. It's got more than Goneril does. I know that much. But let's see my damage. It's 116. So Goneril has a 50% damage reduction on her. Normally. Too big. Wealthy. I don't really want to do the too big. I'm just gonna go with Forlorn Dormitories. I guess I'm gonna go with Good Coin is hard to find. We're going on a token build. I just need, like, I need the Unbearable Interest of Being, and whatever that one is that I forget now, that makes it so that basically you're doing Money is Power from Binding of Isaac. But, in a more, at least I'll say, destructive way, I think Money is Power from BOI only increases your attack by about 0.1 or something like that for every coin you have, which is to a max of 99, whereas whatever the perk is that increases your damage for all the tokens you have does it by on a 1-to-1 ratio, and you can have anywhere from 1 to 999 tokens. Oh my sweet Jesus, I walked into the king. I mean, I knew that it was the boss door. It's not like I was stupid and just didn't notice. I just didn't really want it to be the king. I was kind of hoping for the stupid pipe organ again. Oh, I thought I was doing a good job dodging. Stupid me, I have a shield made of paper. That's been helping me this entire time. So, the Disciplined King, there's his rooks. She'll move every now and again, whether I'm in her way or not. I just activated the Student Treaty to see if it worked. It doesn't. There's the Bishop. Hello. I wish I had some chalk. Oh, yes I do. So, the Disciplined King, also armored. No, wait, no he isn't. Why am I doing so little to him sometimes, then? Oh, wait, it's 173. Heh. Anyway, the Disciplined King, he moves like a king, one step at a time. He moves really fast, though. I think the main problem people have with him is chasing him down. It was a lot worse to chase him down when he could go through the wall. You know, I would have even preferred the clock. Power struggle and leader list. Power struggle, please. So, power struggle means that there's more leaders on here. It's the thing if I had crowns on, there would be a potential 6, or not 6, 3 potential leader types on this nice little floor. I can't believe, by the way, that that shot missed that guy. It like went straight through him, and I really need to get rid of Chairmill. And he dropped a knapsack. Isn't that great? Miss me. Ah. So these Capulets, all tied up in straitjackets that look like bad sweaters, thus using static electricity. Makes sense to me. And oof. I don't notice how many of the Capulets are able to go through actual attacks or actual things. Okay, I'm really sick of clothes, both in game and life. Screw you, clothes. That's what I gotta say to that. Also, now that everybody's gone, can they please stop spawning? Oh, not everybody's gone. There's one more. I'm not sure if I'm remembering correctly if clothes block your attacks. Yep, they do. For anybody who's coming back or isn't familiar with the game, the attack is not fire. That's not fire. It's Cordy's voice. She's mute, so every time she opens her mouth, that comes out, basically. Oh, sweet Jesus. I wish that you were all dead and that you wouldn't keep coming at me. Boop, 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 boop. This is a wealthy floor, that's right, that's right. No, wait, no, this is power struggle. Wealthy was the last one. Jeez. Fireballs, lightning, and mirrors, oh my. Stop it. Now I know why it was only doing 70 to the king. That was my music. The music notes are apparently ice element because they're blue. I don't know if this is true, I'm just saying it is because they deal less damage than my normal attack. And the only thing I've known to deal less damage than my normal attack is if I have ice applied to my normal attack. And stop it. Leave me alone. Don't make me roll in this corner a couple dozen times to try and kill you. Fine. They forced me out of the corner. You know what I really want right now? I want to get rid of the student treaty and replace it with the tornado in a bottle. Because the tornado in the bottle does one of the most amazing things ever. It destroys the environment. And I could really use the environment not being here. I will take up that head of the EPA in this school. I'm probably just as qualified. Whoop. Not the ball story yet, please. Oh, sweet. Oh my goodness. Every time I walk into another room, I feel myself go, oh, you idiot. Like, end it now. End your pain with these rooms. I really should grab ducking. See, Cordy starts with a 0% chance to dodge, which means that right now I have a 12% chance to dodge. But with ducking, I would have a 37% chance to dodge. And the reason that I kind of lamented trying to do stuff right there for a moment... Oh, jeez. Wait. Did they fix it? They must have fixed it. They fixed the Virtuoso. Unless I had to wait. At which point then they didn't fix the Virtuoso, I just kind of fucked up. But it's been a while, maybe someone did. You know, you can't leave the chair killable all the time, right? If I die to the Virtuoso, I'll be so mad. So here, there goes all my healing. It's not that hard of a boss, just dodgy. Alright, come on, come on, come on. I would really like to show you guys what's past Dragon, but I feel like I'd need to play a bit more off camera to get myself back into the swing of things. If not, you see, my main... This is me collecting my thoughts, people. Get used to it. Now, I guess here I am thinking about, well, do I really want you to see what's beyond Dragon? I mean, technically, if you go back in my backlog, you can definitely see what's behind Dragon. It's no more fun than everything else. And now I'm confused, by the way. And I forgot that they changed what Confusion does. Confusion used to switch your controls backwards. They changed it so that it does it, but randomly. So, hey, do you want your controls to be backwards? They are only for a second. And now you have normal controls, but you still have the confusion thing over your head. Ha 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 ha. See? Screw you, Virtuoso. Alright, but the main thing is that in order to get past Dragon... Already. But let me continue my thought while I sit here and dream about doing something less painful, like pounding nails into my kneecaps. So, then dealing with those magicians again. But, so, the problem with Reagan is to get by her, I need to have a good enough item, like a usable. I need chalk. Alright, I need chalk, I need juice boxes, I need good damage, and this is the most essential thing, I need really good passives. What I mean is, like, I need all the crit passives, or at least 2 of them, if not the merit slippers, which give you extra crit if you defeat, I think it's 10 enemies without missing a shot. Which, for anybody who wants to know how to do that, like, really easily, you use chalk. Because chalk doesn't count as you shooting. So you just find a group of anything, get it around you, and boof. It's actually really easy when you get into, like, that survive room. So this guy, when I shoot at him, he'll dodge and everything will go dark. Whee! Hi! It only works when he dodges, like, the first time, though. I think he'll do it again when he dodges this 3rd time. Yep, there we go. He also has a cooldown on his special ability. Isn't it awesome? Wow. I am not getting anything good. The ghostly marble combined with the sextant and Escher's compass means now that my shots can bounce and wiggle through people multiple times if they're stuck in like a small area, like here. Or like these plants. As long as they don't shoot out the back of the rocks. There we go, that. And alright. Get out of my way, you thorny bushes. There he is. I still don't know how the tree works. I hold up a piece of paper and they all go, "Oh God, they have paper." It's like, I know. I mean, I'm happy about it. I wish that it would do more. Usually for my slow effects, I like having all of the, when you hit somebody, they get slowed effects. Abuse my manuscript. Or not my manuscript, Phony Symphony. Abuse it. Abuse it. Oh, shoot! Special fucking room. Oh God. Die, cats, die. Save the wiener dog. Meow. 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 Ah, the cat rooms. As a special note, there is an achievement for finding a champion cat. That dog did not produce the item right on top of the... You're lucky I can do that. So listen, this is what I meant about how powering up your damage with passives is very few. There's Goneril's Mallet, which I now have. So my damage is 25% more. Let's look at that, shall we? 130. Do you know what 25% is of 130? I'll tell you right now because I can do the math in my head. It's about 22. Or not 22, 27, sorry. It's 25. And then, yep. It's somewhere between 27 and 30 is going to be added randomly. It's not that much. And considering how Reagan's going to be to me, which is a bitch, yeah. I implore you, if you want to see a good fight against Reagan, go back and watch when I get to chapter 2 of my episodes. You'll know it by the change in the thumbnail. And it will say chapter 2 on it. Okay. Bunsen burner, Eulish wreath, draught, couple juice boxes. This heedless headlamp, kind of worthless. It's good for when we get to the library if I choose a dimly lit room. But seeing as my confidence is not high enough to think that way, I'm not going to buy it. Also, if I were to get through this area and get to the next stages, I would want my money. I'm not entirely sure if it's the same as, well, actually, it's not the same. It'll never be the same. But, I I think the shops get better as you go further up. Okay. So you want to know what this one is? Another survive. You know what we do? We walk the gauntlet, shooting everything so we can get all the experience. I'm never going to make it. And that's it. One. Pop. There. What is this? Excuse me 1 second. Oh, my teddy. My teddy bear's dead. Do you know how much that means? It means... I've taken over 500 damage. That's what that means. If my teddy bear's gone, that means I've taken 500 plus damage. That sucks. There's Reagan. I would have really liked to have the teddy bear. Or anything, really. Woo! Now, I already found the dispensary device, which means there isn't another one. I'm just going to drink everything because, well, as a buddy says of mine, cry havoc, let loose dogs of war. You know what? They're loosed. So I remember I didn't have the sound on last time because I turned the sound mixing down to almost nothing. Because before, when I used to record with OBS, it would be so loud that you couldn't hear a dang thing I was saying. This is where the candelabra sticks would come in handy. Because what you want to do is, she's hard to pin down with shots. But with the candelabra, you just roll into her. And there we go. Down I go. Damage taken 740, damage dealt 163,302. Always a failing grade unless I win. Oh. Alright, and we're back to the start. I'm just going to go through my lords and achievements and look again. These are the two that I really don't have. That one too. Let's see. Seriously. Look at these 4 quests. No juice boxes. Under an hour on hard mode. 10-game win streak. That one not as hard, but definitely let's not do it on camera. Also, it's 10-game win streak. Seriously? And then all other achievements. A 10-game win streak is hard enough on Isaac, unless you're breaking the game half the time. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one. My next videos are probably going to be of Our Kingdom, once maintenance gets done. I also have some other new games. Mostly I have some mobile-ish titles that I want to kind of show off, as well as other MMOs. Those will probably be more reviews than full videos, because a full video series would mean that I have to get to the end, and that might take a while. But I will have a full series coming out soon. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and I hope that it wasn't too bad to watch another ODP. I know that my channel is already saturated with way too many of them, and they take a long time to watch because, well, it's the nature of the game. Anyway, I hope you all had a good time watching me run around like a crazy mute girl with her head chopped off. See you later.